Glad to have you along.
Here we go.
And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
That one misses.
Well, he might have been considered a project coming out of college, but Diallo did not take long to prove himself as a legit NBA athlete and talent.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Yeah, a lot of fans got to know Diallo in 2019. He won the dunk contest that year, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., go back and check those highlights out. He put on a heck of a show, had some amazing dunks. I think he even leapfrogged Shaq on one of them.
And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Here's Cunningham. There's the block. Here's Daniels. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 5.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
To the middle. Inside. Davis can't hit. First quarter, just over a minute played. He takes it in. And they recover it. Pass to Duren. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Bridges. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. They swipe it. And here's Cunningham. On the wing, Davis. Tries again. Lets it go from deep. Tipped. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Şengün. Three-pointer, no good. Here's New Orleans now. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Detroit calls timeout. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
You think about New Orleans and the atmosphere that is around this city and the kind of vibrancy to it. It can be challenging for professional athletes here.
Here's Cunningham. Off the mark, and the drought continues. New Orleans in the lead. To the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it. So it's the Pelicans now. Pass to Daniels. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. 9 points in the game. And the food and fun atmosphere of New Orleans is certainly infectious, Brent.
Oh, no doubt. Incredible tradition down here and so much great food, BA. I mean, right now I'm thinking about a beignet. How about you and me after the game? We go grab something, yeah?
Oh, that sounds good, man. Maybe a little crawfish etouffee. I left my wallet back at the hotel.
That's not good.
Davis, no good on that free throw.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the two best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Tucker. Pass to Holiday. Here's Daniels. Davis with a rebound. This one for three. Rebounded by New Orleans.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Oh, and he breaks it down with a two-handed jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Cunningham. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Now the Pelicans in transition.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Dare I say, a bit of a mean streak to the game coming from AD tonight.
To the inside.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. No good. A bit long that time.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Here's Daniels. And it's blocked. Pass to Davis. Intercepted. Tucker with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
On the wing, Davis. And again, the Pistons missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Bridges outside. There's 21 seconds left now in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. Davis from long range. Duren with the rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And stolen by Cunningham. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans out in front by 19 going into the break. They've done well to...
23. The Pistons. 4.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
Right side, Walker. Right wing.
This kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Coming onto the floor for your Pelicans.
Outside Tucker. It's stolen away. From the wing. Back to Walker. Shoots from 14. Pelicans cleared away.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Kuminga. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And he makes it.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 22 was their biggest lead. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. This Pistons squad struggling. Oh, sweet move. Knocked away.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pistons.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
It's tipped.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Duren. Back to Melton. Here's Duren. Three on the clock. From the stripe. And he knocks the jumper down. He's got 14. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Graham.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Outside Kuminga. Fires from deep. Daniels misses.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Kuminga down low. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Duren. Rebound Detroit.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
There's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul. And Detroit has possession. Shoots from 12. No luck on that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Pass to Kuminga. Over to the wing. to the wing on the left. Here's Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Melton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Inside. It's deflected. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
To the middle. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing.
Man. Boom. He jams it straight down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea. Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Both teams will make substitutions. It's rebounded by Şengün. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Outside Davis. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Here's Daniels. Hits the trifecta. 19 points in the game.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
He's got a clear path. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession. And the first one at the line is good. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Thorpe. Not going to go that time. Good D by Şengün. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Davis misses. Here's New Orleans now. Down low. Deflected. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul. New Orleans calls timeout.
The Pelicans call timeout.
Here's Cunningham. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The three. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That free throw good from Davis.
We've seen Anthony Davis change both his body and his game to adapt over time.
Oh, he's got his timing down. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Pelicans ahead, running away with it. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
22.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Holiday powers it home.
You know Drew Holiday is a guard, right? You know he can handle the ball, right? On a string.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Şengün. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Şengün. Stolen by Melton.
Pistons foul. Alperon Sengun. First personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Melton.
Well, the one thing about Larry Nance Jr. that stands out to me is that he's willing to do anything at that big position. He'll play 5, he'll play 4, and he's comfortable starting or coming off the bench. Coaches love guys who will just accept the role that they're given.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Cunningham outside. Rebounded by New Orleans. You know, Brent, what I love about Nance Jr. is that he does a little bit of everything.
Yeah, he holds the team together, BA, as well. So you plug him in, he's going to move the ball, he'll do the dirty work. And that's the kind of thing that just brings the team together. Every minute he's out there, he's trying to contribute to winning.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Outside Holiday. Second chance effort.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pelicans. And the Pelicans with possession here. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You look at the Pistons, and this team has been trying to build something here. It's been struggling to do so as of late, but first picking Cade Cunningham, a really huge draft in 2022 with some young talent coming in. This is a very young and very exciting team now.
Here's Cunningham. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, charging past the defense, and with that size, Cade able to get up and jam it down.
Here's Melton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. Right, and the Pistons have had several very high draft picks, Brent, but so far, the pieces they've added just haven't totally meshed together.
Well, maybe from the previous year's BA, but I think the combination that they put together for this upcoming season and moving forward is going to really gel and produce some excitement for this fan base in Detroit.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his 3rd foul so far. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Holiday. Here's Thorpe. Missed inside. Cunningham with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. Davis cuts off the pass. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's rebounded by Şengün. Detroit with the ball. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. To the paint. Here's Thorpe. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, it almost feels like we didn't get to see the real Pelicans last year with a superstar out all season, Brent.
No, BA, I might tell you that you did. I mean, Coach Green did a heck of a job in his first year bringing these guys together. And look, if I was on the sidelines and I was a guy who could propel this team moving forward, I would want to be a part of that kind of success.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
One side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Second shot opportunity. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
C.J. McCollum has been a scoring machine for years, and the fact he does it with that much balance off the bounce makes him fun to watch.
Well, and with McCollum, his combo guard skill set would be valuable for any roster.
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, this guy not only can score, get into the mid-range and shoot threes, give him some ball handling duties. Have him set some guys up on the pick and roll, and CJ can get the job done.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
2 minutes remaining.
Launches it. Pelicans keep it alive. He's off on that one. Second chance shot. The shake. Tipped. And out of bounds. The Pelicans will take it. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
He got a piece of it. The 3 is up. The Pelicans pull it in.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's Daniels. 19 points in the game.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Poke loose. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. From the line. Can't get it to drop. Now New Orleans takes it the other way.
Number 14. First personal foul. Team.
They're cashing in on their chances at the line this half. That's helping them big time.
New Orleans calls timeout. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Gordon, left side. Oh, swiped away. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Here's New Orleans now. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Pelicans foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Will it go? No good at the rim. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Pelicans ahead, just dominating this one.
The Pistons, 32.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Detroit with it. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Daniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Brandon Ingram has been very serious about his commitment to grow his game, and it's showing up in his playmaking ability.
2 shots.
Yeah, the assist numbers for Ingram have been steadily improving.
It'd be awesome to talk to Brandon Ingram about the details, BA, that he's seeing on the floor and how the game is slowing down in this facet, not the scoring side, but in how he's recognizing defenses on the floor and just how he's manipulating them much better.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Pelicans. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's Duren. And he dunks it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
There's the steal. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Yes, it's good. He's got 21. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. With the crossover. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Duren. Rebound Detroit. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Right side Tucker. Down low. Pass to Duren. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pelicans. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And the layup is good off the glass. Duren's got 8 points here in the quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
From deep. The shot, no good. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Who poked away. To the middle. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
To end the run. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, my God. That was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many. That's for sure. He can really fly.
And the defense knows this. Somebody has to come over to contest.
Inside. Walker pulls down the board. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Goes back up. And he lays it in. He's got 27.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pelicans.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
And another inductee into the 2022 Hall of Fame, All-Star Tim Hardaway. Brent, you were a teammate of his for a little while. Any recollections?
B.A., if I go back to Tim Hardaway, I don't think about my time in Miami, which was a cup of coffee for me. I go back to my college days, and I had the chance to go home to the Bay Area and be in Oakland in the summertime. And Chris Mullin, Mitch Richmond, and one Tim Hardaway, Hall of Famer, invited me into that gym to work out in the summer. So you talk about a genuine thrill to be on the summer floor with Run TMC. What a treat.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.